Have you ever stopped to think just how connected everything is in nature? For example, the water that falls from the sky as rain and snow goes into streams and tributaries and ultimately into rivers like the Columbia. And that's just one part of this incredibly interconnected system. As environmental stewards, we're required by law to protect and enhance the environment while providing energy from this clean source. It's important to understand that we don't only do this because it's our job, but we're residents of the Northwest too. You see, we're all connected to the value of the river. So as you can imagine, BPA has an awesome responsibility in being a good environmental steward while doing the work that it does. So today I'm at Tryon Creek State Park with Sarah McNary, who's a BPA Senior Advisor for Endangered Species. Sarah, how do you get it all done and protect the environment at the same time?
Well, we certainly don't do it alone. We do it with a couple of extremely important federal agency partners. The Army Corps of Engineers, that operates most of the hydroelectric projects that we market power from, and also the Bureau of Reclamation. We have extremely close partnerships with them. We also have a number of partnerships with other agencies within the Pacific Northwest. They are carrying out a whole variety of fish and wildlife projects, environmental projects, etc., in partnership with Bonneville.
And not only that, BPA operates 15,000 circuit miles of transmission lines on about 8,500 miles of rights-of-way across the Northwest. How does BPA make sure that those activities, building and maintaining transmission lines, is environmentally sound and friendly?
Bonneville takes its environmental responsibilities for the transmission system extremely seriously. We have done very large, what are called ESA consultations on our transmission line developments and our maintenance of the transmission lines, and that absolutely ensures everybody in the field understands when the nesting seasons are for spotted owls, marbled murrelets, other listed species, when they can enter those areas, when they cannot enter those areas. Our entire construction and maintenance program is really driven by protocols that are put in place for that construction and maintenance, and they carry out those mandates, I think, extremely well.
So Sarah, a lot of impressive work in operation of the power system, marketing the power, doing these things with the Corps and the Bureau, also a lot of great conservation efforts, but there's another leg of this stool, and that's the work that BPA does to protect the species that call the Northwest home. Very robust fish and wildlife program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. We do have an extremely large fish and wildlife program. It's been characterized as the largest in the world. It is about now $750 million a year that BPA ratepayers spend or make adjustments in the operation of the hydro system in order to protect listed species traveling through the river system. Just to give you some sense of the magnitude of what's being done out there to protect fish and wildlife, just since 2005, the program has made accessible over 1,400 miles of watershed and streams. Now that allows the fish to access areas that they have been blocked from accessing and really creates wonderful new habitat for them. Protecting them, ensuring that what we can do to recover the species is done, is really one of our highest mandates for the agency.
So Sarah, a lot of really important work being done to protect the environment by BPA and a host of partners. Any other efforts that we should be aware of?
Well, actually, yes. We have a fairly extensive education program. I'll start with the Kids in the Creek, one of my favorites. That program is for young kids. They're grade schoolers. We go out into the field with them and really show them what a healthy ecosystem looks like. And we hope that they learn from that and then apply that in their future decisions about how to treat the environment.
And I understand it doesn't stop there. There's another big initiative that you use to educate middle and high school students and involve them. What's that effort?
That's the Science Bowl, and that is a truly wonderful program. It's a math and science competition. It's extremely popular. Hundreds of kids throughout the region participate in this, and what's pretty wonderful about it is that people who win can then go to the national level with the Department of Energy in a subsequent competition.
Now, not only that, I understand BPA does a lot of work with its partner utilities. Can you talk a little bit about those partnerships?
We have a variety of opportunities to go out with our partner utilities. That includes educational displays and presentations on energy conservation, energy efficiency, and renewable power. And we keep those extremely active throughout the year.
Sarah, thanks a lot for joining us. I've got a much better idea of what BPA does to protect the environment, and I'm hoping that our viewers do too. So I hope you have a little better idea of the lengths that BPA and its partners go to protect the environment. It's an effort that involves countless agencies and thousands of people, but more importantly, it's an effort that involves you. You, through your local utility and efforts you can take at home, can help protect the environment and preserve the value of the river.